Have you ever noticed that sometimes when you're in a particularly good mood, it can suddenly plummet when you have a negative conversation or interaction with someone else? It doesn't take much for someone's negativity to bring you down right with them, does it? In physics, when two objects are vibrating near each other, the one vibrating with the greater intensity will dominate. In the same way, when you come into contact with someone, whichever of you has the strongest emotional state will set the tone of the interaction. As a result, whoever has the weaker emotional state will start vibrating at the same frequency as the stronger vibration. You can actually will the negative person's emotional state to synchronize with yours. Science. This is much easier to do when you don't know the negative person very well. It takes a lot more willpower, though, when you're invested in the relationship, especially when you feel like lowering your vibrations to match theirs is your way of showing compassion and understanding. Don't give in. Stay positive. You'll actually help their situation by not indulging them in their negativity. When you're in a positive and happy state of mind, chances are you'd like to stay there. So whenever you're faced with a situation that compromises your good vibes, remember that you have way more authority in the situation than you realize. You have the right and the power to allow your good vibrations to dominate. Staying on a constant positive frequency is an art, and it takes practice. The more you practice maintaining good vibes, the more you'll build up a strong emotional immune system. That will prevent you from catching negativity from someone else, and your peace and well-being will not be affected. So how can you practice maintaining your positive vibrations to work up that muscle? Try this exercise. When you're confronted with negativity, instead of focusing on the person or thing that is contributing the negativity, focus on a sensation somewhere on your body, an itch, a minor ache, a tickle in your throat. Just the act of focusing on that sensation is enough to distance you a bit from the situation, preventing you from having a knee-jerk reaction. Once you have your focus on that sensation, focus on stopping the uncomfortable sensation with your mind. When that sensation stops, you'll be restored to a state of peace. It works like magic. And just like a tuning fork, you'll bring negative people around you back to their own positive state of being without them even knowing it. What else can you command with your superpowers? In New Thought philosophy, the law of attraction is the belief that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into your life. According to this belief, people and their thoughts are made from pure energy. Through the process of using a specific kind of energy to attract similar energy, we can improve our own health, wealth, and personal relationships. Basically, we can use the superpowers of our minds to attract the things we want in our own lives. This practice of mind power typically combines affirmations with creative visualization. The idea is to replace limiting or self-destructive thoughts with more empowered adaptive thoughts. In order to effectively change the negative thinking patterns, one must also use creative visualization to feel that the desired changes have already occurred. This use of positive thought and emotion is believed to attract positive experiences and opportunities. If you prefer more traditional terminology, this is the simple concept of faith or prayer. It's what Jesus was teaching when he multiplied the fish and commanded all those other miracles. Whether you're praying to God, spirit, ancestors, or the universe, you are exercising your authority as a creator and a spiritual being. Today's JOYkwondo exercise is a bit of an arts and crafts project. You're going to make a vision board. A vision board is simply a collage of images of things you want to attract into your life. It acts as a constant reminder to your mind of the things you want in life. Because of your authority that I've been telling you about, you'll eventually end up with everything on your vision board, even the stuff you thought was totally unrealistic. Watch and see. The traditional vision board is a simple poster board with glued-on magazine clippings. Many prefer the poster board style because it can be posted up on a wall and seen first thing in the morning. Another option, though, is to use an online collage maker. Digital vision boards are nice because it's much easier to do an image search online than to flip through stacks of magazines looking for just the right photo. It's also nice because your finished product can be saved as a background image on your phone or computer, which you probably look at all the time. Because this is a joy exercise, I'd like for your vision board to include images that bring you joy. Imagine what your most joyful self looks like. What environment or lifestyle would bring you absolute contentment? There are really no rules to this project, only that the images that are placed on this board are actually things that you genuinely want to attract into your life and would bring you true contentment.